G'day folks. So today I'm going to put a tiller extension on my tiller. So that is so I can stand. It'll level the boat up a bit when I'm using it. When I sit on one side, it's no big deal, but it tilts a little bit. And if I stand up, it's a lot more comfortable. And if I stand in the center, I can balance the boat. But the handle is too short, and you can't drive like this for very long. You can stand back here, and it's better, more comfortable, but it's sketchy because I'm standing so close to the back. It's not ideal. So I have my two bits of poly pipe. This one I bought specially, and this one I had lying around. I have two hose clamps to clamp it on, and an end cap for the small one. However, the small one is too small by just a bit, and the big one is too big by just a bit. So I'm not sure at this stage I have to cut some grooves in the end. If I cut some grooves in the end, some slits, then the pipe will clamp in, or I cut some grooves in the end and then it should flare out as I push it on. But I don't know which one to try first. I'll try the big one first. The big one seems a little bit more flexible when I squeeze the end in. It's got some flex to it, where this one, maybe I brought the wrong thing, but there's no flex at all in that. So I reckon I'll try the big one. It's got a bit of a weird section here. Don't know what happened with that. So I might cut it off this end. Cut it off where the weird bit is. Then try and clamp it. Cut some grooves out of it, see if it'll squeeze in when I clamp it, and then get the right length. So you can't have it in front of you, because then you can turn left alright, but you can't turn right because your legs get in the way. And you can't have it too far back, or I may as well be grabbing onto the tiller again. So somewhere in the middle will be okay. So anyway, I'll cut this here and then think about what I'm doing back here. Maybe that is the right length. If I want to turn left, I'll just take one step forward. Not sure. Point of the story is I can always make it shorter. So then I want to know how. I did think to myself, instead of putting the clamps on, because I am paranoid that eventually those clamps will come loose and I'll do something one day and the handle will fly off. And then the engine has no steering dampener, so if you let it go while you're driving, it goes a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, and then real fast, whack, full lock. It's really Really dangerous. I found that out the hard way. And you can get a steering tensioner where you tighten it up and it'll lock into place. Anyway, this hasn't got one. So I'd hate for this to fly off or pull off while I'm doing stuff. And I had a thought, maybe I could drill a hole through the handle and just put a pin in it. It'd be slightly loose, but I can deal with that. That's no big deal, it's not much. And then at least in my mind, it'll never come off unless I take the pin out. And there is a screw here. That may take the handle off, and then I can have a look. I don't want to drill a hole through it if there's something in there that's of importance, and I can see that there's the throttle bars in there, but I don't know how far up that goes. I'll take it off and have a look. I'm just going to take this one out and see what happens, this screw. I might be able to do something else. Wow. So you can see that this goes on to about there. So I could drill a hole in the top above where that screw goes in. I wonder if it'll ever break or split or crack. Should probably always buy another one of those if I wreck it. It's pretty solid. I don't think don't know what this stuff is. Kind of feels like really old grease. Don't know if I should put some more on there or not. It is grease because now it's all over my finger. I could put 2 hose clamps and a screw and a nut through it. That would definitely not come off, and then it would take the pressure off just one screw. I might do that actually. I like the sound of that. I think I'll do that. 2 hose clamps and a nut. Anyway, I'll put some more grease on that first, and then I've only had the boat about a week. I really like it. I would like one of those engine tensioners, but anyway, it hasn't got one, so that's okay. So some grease. This part looks a little, just a little rusty and a little weary. Must rub. So I'm going to put a bit of grease on that too, just so it's just cause. The throttle bar goes right to the screw, a little bit higher. So if I put a screw hole, a nut, I don't know about right here. If I drill a hole through that later on, shouldn't be too close to the end. Cool, so now I want to cut some slits in this. So I don't know how many. 1, 2. I want 3 or 4. Does it make any difference? 1, 2, 3, 4. Guess I'm having 4. So I'm going to cut in the 4 spots. The length is that long, so I'm going to cut down to about there. Maybe a bit further. I'll cut down to there and then check it. So I want to put a clamp around about here and a clamp around here. Not sure. Clamp around here and the clamp around here. That second clamp's about where my screw hole is. Or a clamp around here and a clamp around the center. Anyway, I'll cut to about there and then test it. So that, oh God. That worked pretty good. That's kind of loose now, very flimsy. Actually, so I wonder if that'll. Someone said I should drill some holes in the ends of the splits so it doesn't keep splitting. Not sure if that's necessary. I definitely feel like I should. Don't know where my mark is. Put a bolt through it. But I also think that's going to work. I feel pretty confident about that. There's my other. Where's my other hose clamp? I've measured 9.5 centimeters up to my little mark. 9.5 centimeters up from the bottom. If that goes on there to the stopper and I drill a hole through the whole lot, in and out the other side, I should not hit anything of importance. And then I can stick a nut through it and 2 clamps below it. With this nut. get all fine filings in my boat, even though they're plastic. Just don't know where they're going to end up. Ah, so much for fine filings staying on my towel. I need a torch. Oh no, there it goes. That's the spot. Well, it's the spot now anyway. Ah, jeez Louise, I hope I'm not making a big problem. Not going straight through. There's something in the middle. I was hoping it was just going to go straight through, but it's skewing off to the side. I was hoping it was just going to be hollow, or just solid. Anyway, let's act like that worked amazingly. Excellent. So far, so good. Might put that nut through first. If I put the nut through first, then I know where the the clamps are going to go. I'm hoping this comes out the other side. Ah, it's not. Why is it not? Oh, relax. Very close. It's gonna work. It's just got to line up. I can't show you because there's not enough throttle twist. Yes, I can. It's just got to line up and come out this side. So I'm just got to get it to line up. Where is it, for crying out loud? Ah. Yeah. There it is. Excellent. Do that up more later. Excellent. I suppose that's excellent. I'm not sure why my thing's a bit lower than it's supposed to be, but anyway. So if I put one clamp there and one clamp there, that should work great. Don't know why it's a bit longer. I don't know if it matters either. Don't think it matters. Yeah, it's going to be unreal. Don't even really. Really do with a torch. Better get a torch. Do it once properly, then have to come back and do it again. Yes, I think that's okay. Very happy with that. Very happy indeed. Well, I think it's done. It's a bit how you're going, but it's a bit. I'm just not sure. Oh, it's moved. No, it hasn't. What the hell? It's a bit crooked. It's clamped on tight with that, reckon the hose clamps. It's on tight. It's on tight. Has a nut through it. Spins. Steers. It's a little. It's got a little bit of play in it. I think that might be just the handle and the fact that it's a bit longer. Can't really come off. Well, it can't come off. I can stand here now. So I can stand right up the front of this section and steer. I can do the throttle. Can't really steer from here anymore. That's full lock. Maybe I can, maybe if I'm sitting down. Well, I can still lift it up and steer like this. There is only one way to know, and that's to go and use it. I don't have an end cap. I had an end cap for the smaller one. I'm gonna have to go and try it. That's all there is to it. But if that works, I don't see why it won't. Might just take a bit of getting used to. Anyway. Might just take a bit of getting used to. Just not sure. Anyway, we'll go and try it. It can't come off. The only thing that can happen is it breaks, and I can't see why it would break. We'll go and try it. I've decided to come down to the river and check out my new tiller extension, and I have to say it works brilliant, absolutely brilliant. It's the perfect length. If I sit down to steer, it's kind of in the way, of course, but I can sit over here if I need to. Whoa. And I can get that extra turn if I have to. I can sit upright and I can just lift it and just rotate it like this. Of course, I'm not rotating it, steering like this when I'm going fast. So if I'm just sitting down and I want to spin around, I just lift it up and pivot it. It's fine. Perfectly fine. This way, of course, is fine. Sitting over here, I mean, if you've got two people, it's not going to tilt like this. Even if you have one. But, you know, it's fine. It really is fine. Full lock, full lock. If I'm going full lock, I'm going slow. Standing up, I can stand up the front. I can steer as much as I need to. If I want to stand back to the side, I can steer very comfortably. And if I stand in the middle of the boat, it levels up trims up the boat beautifully, and I can steer. It's just heaps better. So I'll get a cap to that so it's not sharp, and I'm not even going to adjust the length. It feels solid on the tiller. It's not moving. It's not moving much at all. I'm very happy with it. So we'll go for a spin and I'll give you an example. Coffee cup rattles in that holder. So I can stand here. I'm very comfortable. The tiller's it's perfect. It really is perfect. So I can steer over here. Steer over here. It's no problem. I can sit down. I can steer this way. I can steer this way. It's really good. The cord's still long enough. So there you have it, my tiller extension. I really like it. It's working perfectly. So I like it when things work. Very good. Well, thanks for watching. I'm going to throw the lure around for a little while now, and I'll see you in the next video.